Hey, Dolphin Land, good evening. Joy, my sexy bitch partner, Tara, right there. Thanks for joining us on this weekly podcast. First of all, I have my hat on. Tara, where's yours?
Oh,
There you go. All right. Hey, how are you,
I
honey?
need to find somebody to fix this because my head is too small. And so,
I like.
yeah. How are you doing?
I'm doing good in my life. In Dolphin Land, not so hot.
Yeah.
1 in 5, bitch.
0-6, I think.
I know you'll always say that, but I'm taking that one.
No, I'm not. You can take it. I'm not.
I am.
It's a loss. But what do you think? What have you got
Well,
to say?
I want to talk about Coach Flo. First and foremost, I'm with him. I'm going to stick with him. How about you?
Yeah, I'm still a fan of his. I'm
too.
not ready. Listen, I don't leave people. Maybe that's my problem. So I still think that's the coach I want.
Me too.
I don't know what's going on with him.
What are your thoughts on that?
We talked earlier, and I told you how I texted. I've not been sleeping well for a little bit, and
we all haven't been sleeping well.
I texted.
We're miserable bitches.
I texted Antoine at like 3 a.m, and I said, you know what? Could it be that Coach Flores was not on board with bringing back Xavier Howard? And that's created some tension there. Because since the season has started, Coach Flores has not been the same.
No.
He's not the same guy he was last year.
No. He's definitely not the roll your dice, competitive coach.
There's no fire in him. And I'm wondering whether or not maybe he was not on board with bringing back Xavier.
You know, you did make a good point earlier when we were talking. You know, I mean, Mike says here, he says, I like Flo, but he needs to get the team together. You know what, Mike? Agreed with that comment.
Well, that is clear. That is clear. It's not,
it is. Well, now, he said this. He said, we have to be better. I will be the first to say that. We are all frustrated in the results, but we believe in our process and our confidence that things will turn around.
But he's saying that every week.
Not those words, though, girl. It was a little better since the last couple weeks, you know. But you know, I like him, and I think we have to stick with him to see. You know, we want results. We all want results. This fan base is miserable, and righteously so. You know,
I think now, we talked about this earlier. I think now, like, everything is pissing me off. Every little thing. Now I'm mad at everybody. You know, I don't like how you tie your cleats, man. You know,
your uniform's too clean.
Yeah, I don't like it. And it's really sad that we had expectations. Were we going to the Super Bowl? Probably not. I say it every fucking year. But we were doing something, I thought we were heading in a direction, and instead we're going backwards, way backwards. And that is confusing to me. What happened? What happened that we can't even, in close games with shitty teams, we can't do it? I don't understand.
You know, I think we were 10-6 last year, right? And I feel we overachieved. We won from our defense and our special teams last year, right? You and I were always talking about that. I just feel that this year, we know they're struggling. We know we were without Xavier Howard and Jones. but we still need the backups to compete. And again, I felt they were a little slow, except my Christian Wilkins. I like him.
I think maybe the mistake made was getting rid of veterans.
I feel Van Noy, we said it last week.
We've got this young group of guys, and who is
no leaders.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Gesicki and Hollins, I really like their spunk.
Pay that man.
Yeah.
Pay Mike Gesicki. Pay him what he deserves, because you know what? He's going to go.
Like they all do.
Yeah, well, Xavier Howard, he got his money.
All right, okay, let's talk about some of these players. I'm willing to let go of, and this one breaks my heart, because I have defended this fucker for years. Devontae Parker.
I agree.
This kid, it doesn't seem to me like he wants to play football.
Right.
And it's a shame. You know, he's a talented kid, but his heart, to me, is not in it. And you know how hard that is to admit, because I love that kid.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
And so, but it's time to go. You're not doing anything for us. You got your money. You're not doing shit for us.
Correct.
Preston Williams, goodbye. Albert Wilson.
Oh,
God.
Yeah, he's done squat for us too. He's done jack shit.
Yeah, please go away. Please go away. Trade these guys. Try to get something. Who else? Who else is sitting on that list that never shows up?
Well, you know, what about Fuller?
Goodbye. You know, wasted money.
You know, I'm kind of on the fence now.
No, not me. Wasted money. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Wasted money. How much?
Well, then
how much money?
That's fine. Gesicki got over 115 yards. Pay the man.
Yeah.
You know
what happens when you do pay them, and then they pull you know, Xavier Howard.
You mean pull a hangnail?
He groin injury.
Sorry, this hurts.
Well, listen.
I got to sit out and collect my money now on the bench and watch everybody as we fucking lose again. Sorry, I had a bench.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about Xavier Howard. I don't know if he just got paid and doesn't care, or, you know, does he really have an injury? Groin injuries are not easy.
No.
When I was pregnant with the twins, I had them twice. I did it, and I couldn't walk. So can you imagine? You know, I'm no fucking athlete. I mean, but they're not fun. So I'm not willing to say yet that he got paid and he's done.
Well, I'm not willing to let him go either at all, actually.
Well, I wasn't sure whether we should pay him.
You were on the fence about that.
I was, and then we did. Okay, great. We've got the best cornerback in the league, and unfortunately, he's not this year. He's not this year, and really, because I felt like, okay, I don't like whiny people, and I don't like people that go to social media and whine about shit that should be taken care of behind closed doors, and I didn't like that. I understand he wanted his money, but he was throwing players under the bus.
Right.
I didn't like that. And so I kept thinking, well, what have you done? You had that really good year. Like, what have you done? And all right, they decided to go ahead and pay him. And what's he doing? That's confusing to me. Like,
you may be onto something.
How much money was sitting on the injured list this weekend? A lot. Close to $60 million just sitting there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They sit there on injured reserve and they collect their money. Yeah. What if they didn't get paid? They didn't get paid if you don't play. I mean, can you imagine?
Well, that would be great.
Right. Just like any career, you know what I'm saying? Unless you have personal time, sick time, accumulated in a bank, then you get paid. I mean, would things turn around? That's us just throwing shit out, but it can completely be the case.
Well, that's never going to happen, right?
No.
That's just never going to happen. So, look, I don't know. Here we are stuck. We are the worst team.
Yes.
In the NFL.
Yes.
We definitely are, because we're not putting anything together. I know we're going to have to talk about Tua a little bit.
Let's do that.
I don't want to.
I know you don't, but I do.
How I feel about that. I don't really want to talk about him. This is my personal opinion. Is he great? I don't fucking know. I've not seen great, but I don't think he's had the opportunity.
Right. They put up 431 yards. Excuse me. Sunday.
Can you?
That's impressive.
Okay, but
we should have won.
To me, I'm gonna get killed here. I know it. Why'd you bring that up? Why'd you fucking bring that up?
I have to.
That seemed it. Okay, this is what I'm gonna say. He had more than one bonehead play. Yeah. And that bothers me.
Go ahead, talk about him first.
Okay. The interception. Interceptions happen.
They happen.
However, you got to be smarter than that. The 3rd and 2.
Oh, 2. What's the second one?
Well, that's what I'm saying. The 3rd and 2. When he had 3rd and 2.
That's right.
He was running for it.
Right. He could have just slid.
Yeah. I mean, to me, that was just stupid. I get
slide.
I get he's young, but you presented to us, this is the guy, all over Twitter, the left hand of God, whatever else they call him. You presented
left arm of magical wonder.
Yeah, well, you presented that to us, and I'm like, okay, that move, that was just dumb. Like, how do you do that? And then the other one was trying to get it to Waddle,
right,
being double covered, and you've got, I believe it was Isaiah Ford.
I thought it was Gesicki, but one of them were wide open.
Wide open.
Right. He did not look. Right. And I honestly feel, which is not an excuse, because I feel he did fuck up. I think it was because him and Waddle were teammates in Alabama. And he's comforting to Waddle, which Waddle did get 2 touchdowns, 70 yards. I mean, the kid's great, but he does need to look a little more quicker, although he is running for his life half the time. So we do have to take that into consideration.
Yeah, I feel, I told you this earlier, I feel like the coaches baby him. I feel like the fans baby him. I feel like you can't criticize or point out something he has done. Andrew, I did follow you back. So without getting people so upset, like there's 2 extremes here. There's the they love Tua, and then there's the hate. I don't think I've ever seen anybody say they hate Tua, but that's what it's presented.
I have.
Twitter. Okay, there's the hate, and then there's the love, and then what about us in the middle that we don't know? We don't know.
We don't. We don't. That's why I just want to give them a little more time.
Well,
this season
too, but it's not going to happen with what's happening around him.
No.
It's just not going to happen.
We're not going to know. We're not going to know this season.
And so I feel for the kid, but I think too much pressure has been put on him by fans,
media,
by coaches, maybe. We're not there all the time. We don't know what's happening.
We don't
practice. Yeah. I mean, should I start going there to spy and see what the fuck's going on?
Please do. You live closer. I live up here in fucking Orchard Park, girl.
What are you talking about? I live in Texas.
You're still closer than me.
Oh my God. Okay.
I will have my eye on them though for the first time though when I come down. Actually, no, the first time here, Halloween.
Yeah. Oh, you're going to that game.
I am going, and I may be the only Doll fan, but anybody who is listening, whoever's going to come here to Orchard Park, please message me. I would love to meet up.
Let me go backwards.
I'm going.
Let me go backwards and say, I don't hate Tua.
No, I know you don't.
I like Tua because he's in a Miami Dolphin.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I like everybody who's on the Miami Dolphins for that reason, except for a couple, which I've already mentioned a lot. Besides that, I'm the same way as you, but we still need to make drastic changes. And if that is what it means at the end of the season, then so be it.
Listen, I want him to succeed because he plays on my team. And God knows we've been waiting so long for the quarterback.
Yes.
I'm so
Do you think we're comparing him to the legend Dan Marino?
I'm not.
I'm trying not to.
Because listen, I think this is the problem with the fan base is that is this our 23rd quarterback since Dan Marino? Right. I learned a long time ago.
Nobody's happy.
I learned a long time ago during Dan Marino's years. It didn't fucking matter how good your quarterback was. If the rest of the team wasn't in place, you were not getting to the fucking Super Bowl.
That's right. You were not successful.
I learned I don't fucking care what quarterback you give me. Just give me somebody good enough. Make everybody else around him great. That was my own personal opinion and take on it. So I don't get all giddy when we get a quarterback. I thought Ryan Tannehill. I did think.
Oh, yes.
Again, I think he was failed by the organization. I know people say now he had 7 years, but he had 7 years of a failed organization is what I think. But whatever. Here we are. You tell me who you're putting there, and that's who I'm going to cheer for.
Yes.
That's it. I'm not crazy about him. I don't hate him. He's on my team, and that's who I want to succeed. I do think he's quick. He can be quick. I think he throws.
He does have some great footing.
Yeah.
He does.
Yeah. I want him to succeed because he's a good kid too. He's a good kid. I don't. It bothers me that we put so much attention on this one player, and our team is really fucked up right now. So how can we truly evaluate him until we fix everything around him? And I think the idea was let's create this young team that can last through time. And I think not having veterans on the team has hurt us.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't think that there's, I wanted heads to roll during that game.
Oh, dude, you wanted to fire fucking everybody Sunday. Across the board.
I want the person.
But now you've calmed down a little bit, though. Yes. You are now in the
I don't think it serves us any purpose to fire big people right now. I just don't. I do.
I want Greer to go.
I do.
I do too. That's what I've said right along.
Has he gotten it right? And how many times has he gotten it wrong? We don't have a first round draft pick next year. Why? Right. We traded it away. He has gotten it wrong more than he has gotten it right. To me, he's got to go. He's got to go. I don't understand.
Right. I'll stand my ground on that.
Yeah.
I agree.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm not willing to let Flores go, but I know if a new GM comes in, that GM may want to clean the house.
Well, then, that's his doing now.
Yeah.
But the new GM which I hope we have. This has been 21 long ass years with this man. Where has it gotten us? Nowhere.
Mm-mm.
Absolutely nowhere. I really was so optimistic last season, so optimistic. And I remain, and you and I both remain optimistic. Like you said today, I believe in Santa Claus, right?
I do believe in Santa Claus.
You do.
I don't know that I'm optimistic.
I have to.
What I am is resigned to the fact that we are not who we thought we were.
No, that's right.
I'm going to the game Sunday.
Yeah.
I don't even know what day. I'm leaving Thursday.
You're going to,
I'm going
Atlanta.
to the game Sunday.
Who are also last in their division.
Which
just so you know, I mean, I'm just throwing it out there. That's all I got to say about that.
But we're last. We're last in everything.
Yes.
Just about. I think there were two things somebody pointed out today that we were not last in.
Oh.
We're not last in vacation destination. I mean, we are pretty fucking shitty. There's nothing that's consoling to me. Our fucking punter. Can he punt beyond 37, 40 yards?
No.
I don't know.
I don't know. Was it windy?
Jason Sanders, what's going on with him?
Well, you and I, like we said before, we did not see his face in the beginning. We were very, very disappointed in that because, again, last season he pulled us through. He gave us those W's. And he's been a little wishy-washy. Hey, Rich. I love that man.
Rich is not on Twitter anymore, is he? I don't see him.
I don't know.
Where'd you go,
But,
Rich?
Mike says this. He says, I've been a fan since before Dan Marino. And yes, we need a major change, if not a total house cleaning, including the owner. What do you think about Ross and the owner?
I actually like Ross.
I think he may flatline soon, coming from a nurse's perspective, if we don't kick it up a fucking 20 notches, And I was thinking this earlier, and I don't know, there's a lot of people commenting here tonight. So I want to know, what movie is the Miami Dolphins? If we were a movie this season, what would we be? Because we are not Remember the Titans. We are not The Blind Side. We're not even Hoosiers. For basketball. I mean, what are we?
We're a horror flick. That's what we are.
That is 'tis the season. I agree. But I would love some comments if anybody can maybe think of some, because we'll use it on next week's podcast.
Yeah. That's going to be.
We are, again, in the stages of grief. This is complete therapy for all of us because everybody's been venting, like you said, from one extreme to the other extreme. And we sit here again thinking to ourselves, what the fuck are we going to fucking do now? Oh, Monday comes. Now what?
Flipper says Breaking Bad.
Oh, Breaking Bad. Okay. I like that. Yeah. I like that. Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad in Dolphin Land. Because that's what it is. I did see after the game that people were, throwing their jerseys away, burning them. I'm not for that. I was disappointed, actually, in that. But I can reroute you back here 30 years ago in Orchard Park, where Bills fans were, burning their jerseys, jumping off the wagon, and now they're looking for applications to come back to this fucking team here. Sorry for your loss, Orchard Park, though.
So as far as the burning of the jerseys, look, I'm not going to tell anybody how they're supposed to be reacting. You react how you want to react. I'm not going to.
Absolutely.
I paid a lot of money for those jerseys. I don't even wear the jerseys.
Donate them to me. That's what I said on there.
Well,
give them to me, man.
I understand the emotion at the time.
Yes.
I want to throw shit. I want to break stuff.
I didn't talk to anybody.
No, I mean, I get the emotion, and I'm not going to tell people, "Oh, you can't do this," or "You're not a fan." I don't care. You do you. Do whatever makes you feel good. I know this. You're talking shit. You will be there at the games again. Never once have I said, "Oh, I'm going to root for another team." That just doesn't make sense to me. I was born into this. Thank you, Gene, for this curse. But I'm never going to root for another team. But I understand getting emotional. I mean, we're waiting. I think I saw on Twitter somebody said to Big Ian, maybe when your daughter's, when you're a grandfather, you can, celebrate again. And I'm sitting here thinking, yeah, that's what I used to fucking think, right? And I'm going on my third grandchild. It's not going to happen in my lifetime. That's how this season has made me feel.
Right. I
am going to die without having seen it again.
Right.
And have a good night, Mike. It depresses me. I'm depressed. I've got things going on personally. There's all kinds of sadness around me. I look forward to the games, and then holy shit.
I live for the games. I mean, in this busy world today, I love to separate my life just for a little bit and watch our Finns play ball. And these 4 games have just been so depressing. But we keep turning on the TV. We keep rooting from, we definitely need to change our offensive line. What about the trade deadline? Maybe you think maybe we'll.
I see every day on Twitter, somebody's like, "Oh, I see he's picking up people." We're not doing shit.
No.
We're not doing anything. And I think that if we saw them doing something.
Well, Mr. Griffin left, and we picked up Vince
Beagle
back. Yes, we picked him back. He was on injury reserve. That's why he didn't make the 53-team roster. We don't know how healthy, though, he is completely. But we picked up Greg Little. We haven't seen him once since we picked him up. So you're right. What are we doing? I don't know. We have a trade deadline. Is that something to look forward to? Are we going to make a move?
We're not doing anything. Nothing. We're getting the, I got to do better. Oh, we'll look at the tape.
No, honey, they're not looking at no tape.
You were there. You know what's happening. Come on, give us something. Give us something that says, hold on, we're putting it together.
And you know what? They need us just as much as we need them.
Do they?
So
they don't act like it. They don't act like it.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Get it fucking together. And, let these fans, let us be happy about something.
I wonder if I can get a tour of the training camp so I could take a little trip on that slide.
Can I come? Oh, let's do it together.
Yeah. I let me get something for my money. Listen, I'm still peeved because I paid $50 for a parking pass. And
God, I'm so sorry, and we're live right now.
I am pissed that I paid
$50 fucking dollars.
I spend money on the Dolphins all day, every day. But this season, I swear to God, when I paid $50 for that parking pass, I swear to you, I yelled at myself for days. How could you do that? You're better off fucking parking miles away and bussing in. I mean, that's how
$50 though. What a ripoff, actually.
$50.
Yeah.
$50.
That's a ripoff. It's $25 to park here.
The parking passes should be free. Organization, give us something.
Good idea.
Yeah. I mean, a parking. I can't believe I paid $50. I still can't believe that. I'm embarrassed that I did that. But whatever. I'm looking forward to seeing people again, tailgating. That's the only thing you have to look forward to.
Yes. And I did mention that earlier on Twitter a couple days ago. I'm coming down. A lot of people here in Orchard Park are like, why are you going? They suck. I'm like, I love them. God bless you.
Thank you.
I love them. We share a passion, and I love them. And I'm going no matter what. Tail or high fucking water, I'm going to be there. And if I'm the only fucking Finn fan sitting here, well, so be it. Watch me on the Jumbotron. Because I'm going to be fucking loud.
I would not. I told you that before. You would never see me in that stadium. Ever, ever, ever. So
I know.
Good luck.
I still can't believe it, though. Even just a little bit. Come on.
No.
Come on, Orchard.
There's not enough money for me to go there.
Listen, I will pay for chicken wings. Extra blue cheese.
Ew.
Oh, that's okay. You have to try it.
No, I don't.
Extra blue cheese.
Listen, never. Especially for a losing team. Hell no. Now, if I can go in there and we are on top of the division, and I can.
Oh, then you'll come to Orchard Park.
Yeah, I'd consider it.
Not for me.
No, I'm sorry, Joy. I'll meet you in Florida. I'm not going all the way up there to be embarrassed.
I'm going to take the heat. Listen, it's been a lot of embarrassment here for Miami.
Yeah.
Just put some fucking points on the board.
Yeah.
I'm going to go, and I will not jump off any tables, so nobody ask me. I won't do it. I might be from here, born and raised, but you won't see me get neuro damage or anything. But I did come up with another medication because we're on week 4. I know. I need you to really focus. We had the Xanax. Everybody write it down. We had the Ativan. We had the Valium. I am going for the straight ketamine. Ketamine is a horse tranquilizer. And we use it with patients. And everybody can just numb out.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that, and we will continue with our therapy sessions. But we do have Atlanta coming up, and you and I did not put predictions last week because I feel every game you are one decision away from a win or a loss. One decision. If we have our key players back, I would really, really love to have, I'm going to say 17-14.
I'm not making any.
I know you have not in the
rest of the season. You know how many times they make us look stupid? No.
You never make us look stupid.
And what key players are you talking about?
I'm thinking Xavier Howard back.
Okay.
And ready and willing. Jones back, ready and willing. I would like to. I don't have much faith in Fuller, but I would like to see, what he can do. And Christian Wilkins pulls a good game, which he has, and I've enjoyed him this year. I really have enjoyed him this year. And if we have a little more protection for Tua, Liam Eichenberg didn't do too bad. I'm a fan of his.
Austin Jackson again with a penalty in the beginning of the game. But otherwise, I thought they did
decent.
Yeah.
431 yards.
Maybe Tua made them look decent. Maybe is what I'm thinking.
Matt Collins, he's a baller.
I love him.
Love him.
Those two I love. Those two.
So we do have our favorites. If they can just all come together, play as one, and have that balance like we were talking about last week, that's what I would love to see. That balance. Give us that fucking balance and get us out of this fucking slump we are in. I don't see us making playoffs at all. We have to win, 11 fucking games? I mean, come on now. Ketamine for everybody, because that ain't going to fucking happen.
I'm typically a realist.
Yes.
I'm not usually on the optimistic side usually, but anything can happen.
That's right. One decision away.
You don't become a Dolphin fan without becoming a masochist, or without being delusional. And we have been delusional. Why change that now?
No, we're good at it.
Yeah, fuck it.
We are. We're fucking good at it.
You know, okay, yeah, I'm not talking shit to anybody else. But yeah, I say let's do it. Let's win out from here.
Yes. And I think this year, then if we're not going to make the playoffs, which we know we're not, let's see the change then every game. Let's see how he's going to mix it up. Put players in different positions if that's what we have to do. Play it out.
He's not going to. I mean, after these horrible losses against the Colts and the Jaguars, and he made those little tweaks. That's what he's sticking with. For whatever reason, there are not going to be big changes. None.
No, I do want to see Gesicki back the whole fucking game. Play the man the whole game. You know, and we have a comment here. It says if the coaching staff gets out of its own way and lets the best players carry the team, they should beat Atlanta. If not, well, then we're sorry to say it's ketamine for you too then after Sunday if it doesn't happen. But I am in agreement. If we get these best players, no mistakes. We can't afford mistakes. We can't afford penalties. We can't afford missed field goals. And that's what's happening every fucking game.
Well,
one decision.
We are fucking delusional.
We are held out for everybody then instead.
Yeah.
Let the therapy continue.
This is the part that's fucked up about us. Is we try harder than anybody else.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
We suck. And there's no way around it. We suck.
We do. We do.
But
kick us in the nuts if we had nuts, but we don't. So.
Yes. We do have beautiful uniforms.
Oh,
that is the one thing.
They're not dirty. They're clean, girl.
Yeah.
But all right. Well, with that being said, we want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. And fins up, everybody. Fins up in Dolphin Land. Have a good night.